beautiful day for Middle Illini play. Yeah, dodging snow and rain last week, but today a really nice day. Week 2 begins with Pekin at Washington, and check out the Bolin boys. Great play right here. It's going to deflect off the third base. We'll give him an assist. Brady Bolin the scoop, and what a throw to Kieran Bolin with the stretch. Great play by Pekin. This game's 2-2 into the 6th inning when Braden Vanderheit goes the opposite way into the gap. That'll drive in Caden Griswold with the go-ahead run. Then Brady Johnson, boy, he's making the highlights a lot, huh? Number 3, he's going to drive in another. Mason Burke was terrific in relief, and Washington wins it 4-2. Panthers are winners. East Peoria moves to 3-0 in the conference. They played both games last week despite the bad weather. Dave Hartwell, their leadoff hitter, 2 for 2 with a couple of two-baggers, a couple of doubles for the speedy Hartwell. Kurt Sosnowski was the winning pitcher for East Peoria. He's going to drive in Hartwell with an RBI right here. And how about the red-hot R.J. Dungeon? He had 4 RBIs today. Dungeon goes right back up the box and drives in 2. East Peoria is 12-1. At Mike McDonald Field, the Morton Potters turned the lights on tonight for their game versus Metamora. Ryan Schaffnet with that deadly changeup, throwing the heat here for a strikeout for the Potters. First inning, Cal Boker, I think Schaffner's 6'6". Cal Boker here is 6'8". These are some tall Potters. Cal Boker, the RBI double that scored Nolan Ryman and Tyler Pippin. Pippin had another big night for the Potters. Then how about Brandon Sieben? He had 3 hits and some deceptive power right here. This one's going all the way to the wall to drive in Ryman again. The Potters are winners tonight, 10-3. They've won 7 straight games. At Dunlap, the Eagles hosting Limestone, and how about Jack Piper? 14 strikeouts, tossed a 1-hitter today. He was brilliant on the mound for Dunlap. Meanwhile, Dunlap broke open the game when Davis Weeks right here is going to hit one all the way to the wall and drive in Jackson Newton. Sweet swing right there by Davis Weeks. And this guy's got to be on the all-name team, huh? Christian Ferrari? Christian Ferrari will drive one in here as he takes this one to the wall. Dunlap's a winner by a final score of 6-2. I was driving a Pinto when I was his age. Ferrari drives him in there. Hey, make it a lucky 13-0 for Normal Community. The Ironmen rout Champaign Central. Anthony Gura drives in Jack Richards right here, and they had their ace. Maybe the best pitcher in the state, Ethan Eberly, the Louisville recruit. He was brilliant. 8 strikeouts in 4 innings for the lanky lefty. Normal Community is 13-0. Small school baseball, Peoria Heights at Brimfield. Peoria Heights got 2 in the first. Finn Heath, what a great multi-sport athlete he is. He drives in Barrett Marfell right here with the little blooper. But 2 runs in the first by Peoria Heights, all that Drew Keyser allowed. Keyser had a no-hitter last week. He was terrific again today. Meanwhile, Brady Johnson had a couple of doubles for Brimfield, a little bloop double right here. Kyle Binder had a 3 RBI double, and Brimfield's a winner. Again, down 2-zip. They win it 7-2. All right, now to Middle Illini softball. Fun game today, rivalry game. Metamora and Washington. We'll begin our highlights with the Washington Panthers flashing the leather. Watch Peyton Swanson, their second baseman, go behind the bag to stop the hit, and then step on second and throw to first. Beautiful double play right there by Washington for pitcher Bailey Herrick. But in the 4th inning, no score when Caden Still pounds one off the wall right here for a leadoff double. A couple batters later, Ellie Schaefer, actually next batter, Ellie Schaefer is going to drive her in with a sacrifice fly. Schaefer was the star of this game. She had both RBIs in the game, and watch her save 2 runs here. Layla Harris with runners on second and third thinks she drives them in. Ellie Schaefer denies. What a play by Schaefer. Metamora wins it 2-1. Girls lacrosse, Washington is a winner today. They beat up on Edwardsville. Mia Pruitt right here, a little hesitation move, taking her time, now that out, she's on the attack, and she shoots and scores right there. Later, it's Alexa Haslip with the long run downfield. She's going to set up Nellie Frakes right on the doorstep, and Nellie's going to score a goal. And the Washington girls lacrosse team, an impressive winner tonight at Babcock.